Eddie, look, we know President Trump is really playing hardball. He just threatened another 50% in additional tariffs on China if they don't withdraw their 34% tariff. Add it all up, and the added tariffs on China would be 104% after April 9th if nothing changes. All right, bearing in mind that as the backdrop, these talks that are going on, these negotiations, how low does the market go if this war continues?
Stuart, this market can go much lower, and I think investors need to be careful here because this is an unprecedented crash we've seen and an unprecedented time period when you talk about tariffs at over 100%. So the way I see things playing out here is I do think we are very oversold. I tweeted this yesterday, I expect to see a decent-sized bear market bounce starting this week. Your biggest rallies happen in bear markets. For those that are 100% invested, I would strongly consider selling that rally if there is no move made on trade, because we could certainly be seeing S&P 4,000 if we stay just as we are right now for several months. Earnings are going to really come down in a big way, guidance-wise, if nothing changes on that front. But any bit of positive news, we saw what happened today with the so-called fake news that was reported on how big the rally ripped. So this is why we're not 100% cash, because we want to be in when that does happen. But in the meantime, again, this market is going to continue the volatility, which is unprecedented, and I don't want to see people get hurt.
Give me a name, give me a stock, give me a bond. Are you buying anything today?
Stuart, the only thing we bought today was for a handful of clients that came to us new here in the last few weeks that we had at 100% cash. We took 20% of that, and we bought Meta at the open, we bought NVIDIA at the open, we bought some Qs at the open for them. But we only put 20% to work. So you have to be methodical based on how you're positioned on what you want to buy. Because I do think this is going to ultimately be probably one of the best buying opportunities that investors have seen in their lifetime when this crash is done. But you don't want to try to be a hero and pick the exact bottom. So if you're positioned correctly, you could be nibbling today.
Got it. Eddie Ghabour, thanks very much indeed. I prefer to call it a collapse rather than a crash. That's a very emotive word. But Eddie, we'll see you again real soon.